What we're going to analyse today is both Edouard Mendy and Kasper Schmeichel in Leicester's 2-0 win over Chelsea on Tuesday, the 19th of January. What we see here is two fantastic bits of play from two great goalkeepers, all within the space of about 20 seconds. So what we'll do is we'll show you the clip, and then we will break down the specific talking points and areas we believe the goalkeepers have done well. So we'll break down the first points first. So we'll have a look at Mendy's position in relation to the ball. He's managing his distance between his defenders, managing his distance between the goal. He's set slightly forwards of centre towards the ball in anticipation of a potential shot, and also to deal with the cross. He recognises the high ball early. So he opens up his body, takes a positive first step towards the ball, and comes and claims the ball as high as he can. What you'll also notice is his momentum's bringing him forwards. So as he lands, he's able to take a positive first step. Nice early communication as well has meant that the defender in front and behind are both offering protection to him as he's coming to claim a high ball. So dealing with crosses, what you want to be thinking about is, as I've already mentioned, managing the distance between yourself and your defenders, managing the distance between yourself and your goal. So can you defend the area or can you defend the goal? When the ball's played, the first thing you need to do is see it. So you're going to assess the height, the flight, the pace, and the direction of the ball. After that, you're going to make a decision on, first of all, whether you believe you can attack the ball. If you don't believe you can attack the ball, you drop back and you defend your goal. So when you attack the ball, or when you make the decision to attack the ball, you need to first of all decide when you need to go, where you need to go, and how you're going to go. If you decide to defend your goal, drop towards your goal line and into line with the ball, increasing your reaction time. And you're going to communicate your decision nice and early. Then from that position there, you're going to put into action what you have decided. So if you're attacking the ball, you're going to attack the ball via the shortest, quickest route in one fluid motion, taking the ball as high as you can. If you decide you can't attack the ball, you're going to drop using short steps, assuming your set position the closer you get to your goal. So the next part is what we're going to see here. Mendy's landed. First thing is recognise a lot of Leicester players in his area or around his area. So now you've got the potential to counter-attack. So he's going to scan long first. And what he's thinking about now is exposing any kind of weakness. So he's recognised the space in behind the Leicester City defenders. He's broken lines. He's taken extra players out of the game. He's got Leicester distribute pass. And he's looking to aim for that space in behind the two Leicester City players there for his attacker to run onto. So in terms of his distribution, on receiving or catching the ball, can you break lines? So can you get past lines of players that are in front of you inside your penalty area? To potentially start the counter-attack, what you first of all need to do is you need to scan from front to back. So you're looking to the furthest part of the pitch and you're looking to expose any kind of opposition imbalance, or you're looking for any potential early outlets. So if he doesn't have anything at the furthest point of the pitch, he'll continue to look back and his distribution will then change based on the distance it needs to play the ball. He needs to select the correct technique. So in this instance, he has decided to use a side volley based on the distance that he needs to play the ball. And the execution of the pass has meant that he's needed to play it in front to catch out the opposition, to stop them resetting early. He's needed to play the ball flat and quick. And as I've mentioned there, it obviously gives the opposition players less of an opportunity to recover. So if that ball had been played high, it gives Leicester City players a better chance to recover by playing it low, quick, flat. He has given them less chance to recover, and it's given his teammate more of an opportunity to expose any kind of imbalance at the back. So the next thing that we're going to see is a great piece of play from Kasper Schmeichel. First thing he's done is he's recognised that threat of the ball in behind. He's communicated his decision early. So what you've seen there is a player coming across, taking the attacking player away from him. His second defender is going to recover him behind, and he's attacked underneath the ball. So he's created height and distance, which has given his defenders, so going from 2 players between the ball and the goal, he now has 6 players between the ball and the goal. So they've been able to recover a better defensive shape. So in terms of Kasper Schmeichel on his support and start position, he's took up a good position in relation to the ball. So you can imagine, without really saying it, he started quite high. So you could imagine there the cross has come in, the ball's been received 3-4 yards away from the Chelsea goal. Kasper Schmeichel might be 25 to 30 yards away from his goal. So he's looking at defending that space in behind his defenders, as a lot of his players have committed high up the field. He's assessed the method of the counter-attack. So the ball's coming long and it's been played in behind his defenders. He's made an early decision. So his decision there was to go and deal with the counter-attack. Alternatively, if it drops in front of his defenders, he would drop back and defend his area or his goal, depending on where the counter-attack has come from. He's communicated his decision early. So as we've seen there, one of his teammates is creating a barrier between Schmeichel and the Chelsea attacker. The other one's starting to cover him behind. So he's now looking to defend the goal, essentially. He was effective and composed in his approach, so he wasn't rash. He's seen the ball, he's decided to attack underneath it. He's wanting to create height, so by creating height, he's given his teammates a lot more time to recover a better defensive position. Had it been a ball along the floor, he potentially would have looked to distribute the ball more effectively. Or with what he's done there, he's slowed down the counter-attack and he's given his teammates an opportunity to recover. So again, we'll just see it in full. So there, nice early decision from Mendy to come and claim his broken lines, distributed, looking to expose the space in behind the Chelsea defenders. Schmeichel's recognised that, come and attacked underneath the ball. By the time Chelsea actually managed to get the ball under control, going from 2 players between the ball and the goal, you've now got 9 players between the ball and the goal, 10 including Schmeichel. So all round great play from both goalkeepers. So in conclusion, what we're looking at is both goalkeepers take up a great start position in relation to the ball, taking into consideration the scenarios that they've faced. Both have communicated their decisions early, so defenders are offering protection, and in Leicester's case, one's offering protection, one's offering cover. They were both effective in dealing with the initial scenario. So Mendy, he's commanded, he's come and took the ball nice and high, nice and early. Schmeichel, he's communicated early, he's been able to play that ball in a way that gives his teammates and himself an opportunity to recover. So in terms of Mendy, once he's received the ball, he's understood the state of the game. So he's recognised that Leicester have committed a lot of players forwards. At one point, there was 9 players in shot, with one obviously just out of shot, and then Kasper Schmeichel as well. So he's recognised the imbalance there, and he's decided that he can scan from front to back to look to expose any space in behind, any potential 1v1 or 2v1. His distribution was quick, it was flat, it was accurate, and he's looked to expose the space in behind the Leicester defence. Schmeichel, he was effective in dealing with the counter-attack. He's attacked underneath the ball to create an upwards momentum, which has meant the ball's hung in the air a lot longer. And as you've seen at the end there, it's allowed his teammates to recover behind the ball, and it's also allowed him to recover back towards his goal, nullifying any threat of the counter-attack now from Chelsea. I hope you enjoyed that little breakdown of that bit of play. and I hope you can implement any of the points that I've put across there into your game. If you've liked the video, please subscribe to the channel. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you.